Hello there, thank you very much for joining me. It's Mohammed Fahim. Today's lesson is about modal verbs. There are certain modal verbs in English then that we can use in particular scenarios. So let's move to whiteboard to understand the right use of modal verbs in English. For instance, this column on very left side is about modal verbs, and these are the functions and these are time uses. In particular time में किस खास फंक्शन के लिए मॉडल वर्ब्स हम यूज कर सकते हैं. द फर्स्ट मॉडल वर्ब इज कैन एंड कुड. दे आर यूज्ड टू इंडिकेट द एबिलिटी, यानी जिसमें आपकी सलाहियत होती है किसी काम के करने की, वो यूज कैन एंड कुड. कैन इज यूज्ड फॉर प्रेजेंट एक्शन एंड कुड इज यूज्ड फॉर पास्ट एक्शन. यू नो द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम इज हम स्टूडेंट्स को कहते हैं कि आप उर्दू जुमले के आखिर पर देखें सकता है, सकती है, या सकता था, सकती थे. नो, इट्स एब्सोल्युटली रॉन्ग. Tell students, or if you are a learner, if you are a student, focus on this thing. Any action which indicates your ability that requires the use of can for present actions and could for past action. For example, I can swim. This means कि मुझ में ability है कि मैं तैर सकता हूँ. Similarly, I can pass this test. मैं ये test pass कर सकता हूँ. This means I have the ability to pass this test. And if we would like to translate these in the past, या दूसरे अल्फाज में अगर हम past की जो अपनी ability है उसको जाहिर करें, so I could reach the station in time. मैं स्टेशन पर टाइम पे पहुंच सकता था, यानी मुझ में ability थी, मैं नहीं पहुंचा. That might be another reason. शायद ये कोई दूसरी reason है. So to indicate ability, to show our ability, we use can and could modal verbs for present and past actions. Similarly, we have can and may. These are used for permission as well. For permission, can is used for present activity and may is used for future activity. Can I come in the class? This means I am present at a place and I'm using this modal verb to go into the class or to come into the class. It's a present situation. Similarly, may indicates the future activity. For future action permissions, we can use may. May I come in the class? The similar sentence that I mentioned earlier, and I started with can. But if I use may, this means I'm talking about the future, not right now. Similarly, we have may, might, and could. These are used for possibility. To translate any action which has possibility, may and might, they are used for future actions, and could is used for present action. Here we learned about could is used for past if you want to indicate the ability, but if you want to show possibility, then you can use could for present action. For example, I could do this, यानी ये मैं कर सकता हूँ. So there is a certainty in that sentence. इसमें आपकी जो है वो possibility भी है और possibility certainty के level तक है. That's how we can use could. If we move forward, we have must. This is called must and must. In northern accent, like in Scotland and north of England and Australia, people pronounce this word as must. So actual must and must, it is used for certainty and it's used for present actions. I must get here in time. मुझे यहाँ जो है वो वक्त पर पहुँचना चाहिए. So this indicates the present action. And another must, have to and had to, these are used for obligations. Must, as I already mentioned, it's used for present obligations. Have to, it's also used for present obligations, and had to is a past form. It is used for past actions. Now we have should and ought to. These are used for advice. Should is used for present. For instance, you should obey your parents. आपको अपने वालिदैन की बात माननी चाहिए. It's about present. And when you use ought to, O-U-G-S-T and to, please remember you cannot use ought as a single modal verb. You must combine to as well. So ought to, it is used for future. You ought to be here on time. आपको यहाँ पे जो है वो वक्त पर आना चाहिए. You ought to obey your teachers or parents or elders, यानी अपने बड़ों का, इसातिज़ा का या वालिदैन का कहना मानना चाहिए. That's indication about the future obligation. Well, shall we all know these are the verbs, and there are tenses as well that indicate future actions. We use will and shall for future actions, and after that we use base word, I mean the first form of word. The last row, it's about could and would. Could and would, they can be used for polite requests, ऐसी रिक्वेस्ट जिसमें पोलाइटनेस हो, वी कैन यूज could and would. Could is used for present polite request and would is used for future request. Would you mind to open the door for me? Let's indicate the future. क्या आप बुरा तो नहीं मनाएंगे मेरे लिए दरवाजा खोलते हुए? Could you open this for me? क्या आप मेरे लिए ये खोल दोगे? Could you fetch me a glass of water? क्या आप मेरे लिए गिलास पानी का गिलास लेके आओगे? So this indicates that we can use these modal verbs according to these functions in such a timeline. Thank you very much for being with me, Mohammed.